delegations, so mayors, deputy mayors, or representatives of the cities, and for the other delegates, you can choose your seat on the left or the right. There is this labeling where. But please take your seats. We're inviting 10 delegations for a family photo with around 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Our young organization, which started with 23 cities in 2021, now includes 73 members across 12 countries. I welcome our first Slovenian member, Novo Mesto, Gregor. Gregor, are you here? Yeah, please, welcome. As Sofya takes over the helm of B40, I want to underline the special place Sofya holds at Turkey's heart. It was here that Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of the Republic of Turkey, served as a military attaché before heading for the harsh Gallipoli campaign. Atatürk, a visionary and courageous leader, was quoted as saying that Sofya symbolized his youth. Therefore, it is a pleasure to see my dear friend Vasil Terziev, a young and visionary leader, to take B40 to the next level. Together with the participation of our observer members and our ties with respected global organizations, we will build a more resilient, sustainable, and prosperous future. Dear friends, B40 is more than a diplomatic initiative. It is a tool for justice, prosperity, and democratic governance in the Balkans. Our agenda for the next 2 days extends from protecting heritage to digital transformation, from green energy initiatives to migration. The cities, the bedrock of civilization in history, are also the change makers of today. Our citizens expect us to deliver more than infrastructure and municipal services. They demand agility, transparency, accountability, and a strong voice in shaping their communities. In a world where polarization and division often dominate, we need to protect democracy, freedom, and fundamental rights. We need to ensure social justice and provide opportunities for all citizens regardless of their background, gender, or beliefs. It is a duty we have taken with personal risk at this time of rising authoritarianism both in the Balkans and beyond. I am currently facing half a dozen trials which defies both law and reason. My colleagues and opposition members from all sides of the political spectrum are removed from duty or arrested overnight through flimsy charges or simply because they spoke their mind. But we know in this region how the judiciary can be weaponized to silence political rivals, not just behind the Iron Curtain 50 years ago, but today. The challenges we face here now are many. Authoritarian leaders deepen polarization, stifle opposition, and weaken institutions, undermining the rule of law and personal freedoms. The region faces significant emigration, leading to a loss of human capital key to development and democratic reforms. Against all these odds, the people's voice will prevail sooner or later. From Belgrade to Istanbul, we hear powerful calls for justice, transparency, and accountability. People want a future built on democratic principles. They want the rule of law and not a la carte justice serving the powerful. They want prosperity that is shared, not in the hands of the few. They do not want their children to leave their country because they have no jobs and no hope of finding one. Dear colleagues, in Istanbul and Turkey, we have seen how strong local leadership can transform cities and inspire a country. The Istanbul model we created rests on three pillars: inclusion, social justice, and sustainable development. We set up participatory mechanism through open town halls to digital platforms. Years of divisive politics had fractured trust among communities. We chose a different path by uniting rather than dividing. We built a shared vision for progress that transcended partisan lines. As a result, my party CHP has gained over 3.5 million new voters and became the biggest party in Turkey. But this is just the beginning. Dear friends, our efforts for our respective cities cannot succeed in isolation. Together, we can build a more interconnected, thriving Balkans. Most important of all, we can create a model of regional stability, democracy, and justice. Before I conclude, I would like to pay homage to the visionary leadership of my dear friends, Kostas Bakoyannis, Haris Dukas, and Eryon Velia. Regrettably, Eryon could not be with us today, unfortunately. I'm hoping that the truth about his innocence will be out very soon. Now, under the leadership of Vasil, assisted by our hard-working secretariat in Istanbul, we will collectively write a new chapter recording much progress in the history of the B40. Together, we will build a regional platform of local leaders which is united in purpose, bold in vision, and determined in its commitment to a democratic, just, and prosperous future for all. Thank you very much. Благодаря. Teşekkürler.